What if I told you that you could create hundreds of videos of yourself in any outfit or location just by using a single image? Well, you can. I'm about to walk you through my exact workflow for turning a simple picture into professional looking AI videos that you can customize and personalize into unlimited different versions without doing any manual editing or filming. Now, there are a lot of different AI workflows like this, but most of them involve multiple different subscriptions, lots of credits, and complex settings that ultimately end up with fairly mixed results. But what I'm about to show you, from the avatar generation to the customization, is all done within the same tool that's designed to be used by anyone. In fact, the interface itself looks less like a professional video editing software and more like PowerPoint. So if you've ever made slides, you can do this as well. And the AI avatar technology inside this tool is so realistic that it's already used by the majority of Fortune 100 companies to clone their CEOs and spokespeople. And the best thing is that this whole process only takes around 15 minutes to set up, and then you can use it for as many variations as you like. So you could end up with 1,000 versions of the same video that each address a different person directly. Hi Sarah. Hi Elijah. Hi Kyle. Hi Dan. Hi Dan. Now, if you want to follow along with this workflow, I've left a link down in the description below that will send you over to Synthesia, which has all of the tools that we're going to need. And essentially what we're going to do is create an AI avatar from a photo. We'll then add that avatar to a custom template and then bulk generate as many videos as we want with custom elements. So the very first thing we need to do is create an AI avatar. And to do that, I'm going to open up the avatars menu and you'll see the option right here to create an avatar. But if you don't want to make videos featuring your own avatar, there are lots of different options. Just go to the From Synthesia tab and you'll see hundreds of other AI avatars in this menu that you can make a video from, and you can customize the outfits and locations for any of these. But for this, I'm going to create an avatar and create a personal avatar. So on this next screen, I now have two different options. I can create an Express 2 avatar, or I can create a legacy avatar. Now, a legacy avatar creates an AI clone based on recorded video footage, whereas an Express 2 avatar can create an avatar from a single image, and that's the one that I'm going to show you today. And I can either upload an image from my computer, or I can take one directly from my webcam. Now, for the very best results, I recommend taking a high quality image before you start this process. And if I go ahead and upload my image here, I can show you the pose that I'm using. So I've taken a picture of myself from the waist upwards, where my torso and hands are clearly visible in the frame, and I'm also smiling with teeth. And all of these elements are pretty important to include in your image. Once I submit that, the AI will then scan and check the image before we get on to the voice options. And this next step is arguably even more important than the quality of your image, because your specific accent and way of speaking is such a big part of your personality. So to get a really great voice clone, you're going to want to hit record new voice, and it is worth mentioning that you can record your voice clone in most languages. Just make sure you've got a microphone connected, and if you do have a really good quality microphone, now's the time to use it. Once you've done that, hit get started, and you'll then need to read this very short script off the screen. When I hit start recording, it gives a 3-second countdown and it starts scrolling up the screen like this, and you just need to read the script as naturally as possible, and also pay attention to the pauses within the script as well. When you're done with the read, you can submit your recording, and you now just need to record your consent, because we only want you to be able to make AI clones of yourself and not anybody else. Just select record once again and read this very short script into the camera, and when you're done, just submit it. And on this final page, you just need to fill out a few more details for biometric consent, and your AI avatar will begin processing. Once it's finished, you'll get an email confirming that it's ready, and you'll see your clone sitting right here in the avatars menu, so I can now use it to present my video. Now, I want to create a template featuring my AI clone that I can duplicate over and over again without losing any quality or consistency in the process. And I'm going to let Synthesia create the majority of this video for me with slick animations and layouts that are ready to go. And there are a few different ways to do this. You can go back to the dashboard and explore the different template styles in the templates menu right here, Or if you start with Assistant, you can prompt a video, you can import a script, or you can start with one of those templates that we just looked at. And if I select the first option, I can just describe exactly what I want my video to be. I can even attach a document with extra information to base it on. So by the end of this workflow, I want to create hundreds of different sales outreach videos for my company, but I want each video to be specifically tailored to each prospect. You could also use this for company onboarding videos or even invitations to a birthday party. So I'm going to go ahead and add my prompt into the box right here, which is a sales outreach video introducing an L&D business prospect to Synthesia. The objective is for them to book a sales call after watching. And I'm also going to go ahead and attach a fact sheet of information related to the product that I'm selling. Now I can also choose a duration from this menu here, and I can pick a style for what I want my video to look like. I also have the option to add a brand kit if I want to, which is just a folder where you can keep any pre-saved fonts, animations, or avatars that you use on a regular basis. When you're done here, hit create video and the AI assistant gets to work. And over on the right hand side, it will most likely ask you some questions about the specifics of your video, and you can actually have a conversation with it. Because my prompt was quite detailed, it's just asked me to confirm that it's got my overview correct, so I'm just going to respond with yes, and it will now go ahead and generate a preview of what my video is going to look like. And if I scroll through the results, you can see that it's added an AI avatar host to each scene, which I am going to change to my own AI avatar in just a minute. But it's also added some scenes that feature some custom B-roll clips based on my prompt, and it's even making some motion graphics to visualize certain parts of the script. The AI avatar script itself is just over here on the right hand side, and I can actually manually edit these text boxes if I want to, and I can still go ahead and add as many prompts as I like into the AI assistant if I want to tell it to make more changes. But if you're happy with how it's looking, you can either generate the video right away in the top right here, or you can select open next to any of the scenes to open up the Synthesia editor, where you can now fully customize everything you see on screen. On the left hand side, you have your list of different scenes. In the middle, you have your video canvas. At the bottom, you have your AI avatar script, and the AI assistant is always available over on the right. But first, I want to change this avatar host into my AI clone. To do that, I'll just select the current avatar on the canvas, open up the avatars menu, and go back one step, where I can now choose any host from this menu, and I'm going to go ahead and select my new avatar. And I can now customize my outfit to whatever best suits my video, and I literally just need to type in whatever I want to see my avatar wear. And it can literally be anything from a pirate costume to a construction worker. But for this video, which is a sales outreach video, I'm going to prompt myself into a smart business suit. And using this menu at the top here, I can also add my company logo from my brand kit. So when I hit generate at the bottom, you'll see that it's created an outfit based on my prompt, and I can add that straight into my scene. And I can do the exact same thing with the location. By opening up the scenes menu, I can prompt my avatar to stand on the moon or in the middle of a desert. But once again, to best fit with the context of my video, I'm just going to describe a modern office. And after I hit generate, I can add that to my project. Now, for my videos, I want the first scene to address each sales prospect directly. And remember, we're just creating a template here, so I don't actually need to add any specific information just yet. All I need to do is duplicate a scene that has some text, and I'm just going to move that right to the start of my video. And now on the canvas, I'm going to edit this text box. And what I'm going to do is add something called a variable. And in this case, the variable is going to be the name that I'll add to each video. So for example, let's say I want to make a video addressed to someone called Doug. I want my avatar to welcome him to the video and also say his name in text on the canvas. So in this text box, I'm just going to write bracket, name, and then close bracket. And I'm also going to change the subtext underneath into something that's a bit more of an introduction, something that's a bit eye-catching for a sales video. And I can also adjust the style of the text over on the right-hand side. And I'm just going to move this to the right position in the frame. I also want to add a variable to the avatar script in the exact same way. I'm just going to say hi, bracket, name, close bracket. and continue with the rest of my introduction. So once I generate my final videos, that name bracket will be replaced by whichever name I want to include in the video. At this point, you're going to want to work your way through all of the scenes, and when you're happy, you can hit generate in the top right and then generate again. And because we've added some variables, we now have the option to convert it to a template. So I'm going to select that option and then publish it as well. So it will now be ready for me inside the templates menu right here, where I can now create as many different versions of this video as I like. I can just open it up, select use template, and I just need to add the name that I want to address the video to. I can then add a title and some other information and just generate the video, and in just a few minutes my custom video will look something like this. Hi Doug, my name is Ryan from Synthesia, and I bet you didn't notice that I'm actually an AI avatar, so I didn't even need to record this video. And now I can just repeat this process as many times as I like, and this is literally just the tip of the iceberg of what you can create in Synthesia. So if you want to learn how to make hundreds of fully interactive videos with clickable options on the screen, you should watch this video that you can see right now.